Hare Rama Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare
Hare Krishna, thank you everyone. On behalf of International Society of Krishna Consciousness, I would like to invite all of you today. Can you come please here? That would be nice here. First of all, I am very grateful to the host, LakhmiNarayana and his wife, for taking so much efforts to bring all of you here today. It's a Saturday evening, everyone have so many jobs, like children have so many programs and you can do so many things, but it's wonderful you all came here today to hear the holy name. So just very shortly, this month is called Kartik, month of Kartik, and for South Indians might be different, but in the sense after the full moon, the next 1 month is a very auspicious day, very auspicious. And whatever they say in Shastras, like for example, if you go to a shop and you buy one thing, you get the whole shop for free. That's the kind of month. So even if you chant the holy name one time, it's like millions of times benefits you get. So that's the main reason. We are all here, all professionals. I work for the Bank of America Information Security. He's in Citibank and he works at Verizon as a manager. He's going to give a class later. Prabhuji is like a teacher. It's my wife and my daughter is here. So the main reason we are here today because we want to give the same joy and pleasure we derived for so many years. So what we're going to do is, they say in for various yugas, the different things has been prescribed. Like in Satya Yuga, they said like they used to worship meditate for 60,000 years. In Treta Yuga, they used to do meditation, and Dwapara Yuga, 5,000 years back, they do deity worship. For Kali Yuga, because nobody have time, some people even 100 years itself is a big deal. But the thing what is given is chanting the holy name of the Lord. So it said, Hare Krishna Mahamantra is the one which is prescribed for this age. And can you all repeat after me? Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama Rama,
Rama Rama,
Hare Hare.
Hare Hare.
So can you take 2 minutes of this holy name, Prabhuji? What's the significance?
Yeah, actually, this was. How many of you heard about Bhagavatam?
You can raise your hands.
Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita, right? So in Bhagavatam it says that Golokera Premadana Harinam Sankirtan. This name came from Goloka Vrindavan, right? It's from Vaikuntha planet. These are not simple names of Krishna, okay? And also it says that what is that? Harinama, Harinama, Harinama Iva Kevalam. So in this age of Kali, only calling the names of Hari is the only solution. So each yuga has its own dharma, yuga dharma. That's called yuga dharma. So as he said, Satya Yuga, people used to meditate on 60,000, 100,000 years. If you see old movies, Tamil movies, Telugu movies, you see rishis are meditating and all around they have trees and everything growing up. They have to meditate so hard to go back to God. And next, all subsequent yugas have diminished the value of that one. But when you come to Kali Yuga, because Kali Yuga is all, what is it? Kali Doshe Nide Rajan. Kali Yuga is made of all faults, right? If two people you put 1 month in room together, they're going to bound to fight. Is that true or not? If two people in the room mates, they fight. Mother and daughter 1, 2, 3 months after grown up, they fight. Father and son after 6 months, they fight. So Kali Yuga is full of Kali Doshe Nide Rajan. Kali Yuga is full of faults. But one advantage of Kali Yuga is Kali Dosha Rajan Ekahi Mahagun. One Mahagun is Kirtanadevasya Krishnasya. When you chant Hari's names, Sarva Mukta Sangam Paramam Rajet, it delivers you from the sinful reaction. So just by calling the names of Krishna in Kali Yuga, that gives so much benefit, like as if you have done 60,000 years meditation in Satya Yuga. So that's the benefit of Kali Yuga. And this Hare Krishna Mahamantra is not a just simple somebody manufactured in the lab. It came from the Golokera Premadana Harinam Sankirtan. It came from all the way in the spiritual world. Because when God created this material world, He showed a compassion to the living entities, how to come back to Him. Because we are all with Krishna originally. Because of enviousness we came here. But He was like a great caring father. He gave a solution how to come back to Krishna. So He gave this Mahamantra. He sent from there. If you chant this Mahamantra, you can go back to your original Supreme Father, who is Lord Sri Krishna in Goloka Vrindavan. That's why it has very, very importance in this Kali Yuga. Each Yuga has Dharma, Yuga Dharma. So the Kali Yuga Dharma is chanting the congregational chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So that's the importance of this mantra.
Thank you, Prabhuji. So what we're going to do is we'll just chant for 10 minutes, and after that Prabhuji is going to give a class about what significance of Kartik, and he's also shared some valid points in Bhagavad Gita. We may not be able to cover everything for next 45 minutes. So he got a class. He's doing a class in Sagamore Avenue. More than 50 people are waiting for him. Normally he does every Saturday. So I just requested him to come today. He's been very kindly agreed. So let's do that. So right now you all understood. In order to appreciate anything, we should know the value. Now we all know the value of the holy name. This 1.5 hour, just don't think about your family or your children and things like that. This is something you and between the God. Just close your eyes and just meditate and just chant and follow with all the thing. So there are two things. One is japa, where you chant on the beats, and other one is called Sankirtan. Sankirtan means everybody come together and doing Kirtan. That is what is recommended in Kali Yuga. So we all do that Sankirtan, okay? I will sing and you can repeat after me. And I don't have artistical talent, but I'll just try to sing and please try to follow with me, okay? Thank you. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare. Everyone please.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Everyone please.
Hare Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Thank you everyone, thanks for participating. So like Prabhuji will start the class on like about the glories of Kartik, and he's going to talk on little bit on Bhagavad Gita for next 45 minutes. and then we'll have Aarti and you can have Prashad. Okay?
Thank you. First of all, I want to thank all of you for coming here. I know we have a lot of activities. We cancelled and came out, right? It was very hard to do this one. But we do this one for last 12 years. Every Saturday, this is our program. We do Bhagavad Gita Katha Pravachan every Saturday and Sunday.
Lock the door so no noise.
So, and most of you know about ISKCON. You heard about ISKCON, right? So we are part of ISKCON. And did you attend any classes before in ISKCON? Anybody attend any classes, Bhagavad Gita classes, etc.? No. You attended. So I just want to ask some. We are all first timers. I want to ask some basic questions. How many of you have touched the Bhagavad Gita before? Okay, so that's great. At least we touched it. Okay, that's very nice. Thank you so much. And how many of you know how many chapters in Bhagavad Gita? Raise the hands. Who raised the first hand? How many?
4 to 5.
4 to 5. Okay, good guess. What's
18.
excellent?
Yeah, I know, like 6 to 7.
6 to 7.
18, yeah.
18. So,
Only total chapter. How many chapters you know?
oh, sorry, sir. So you know 4 chapters.
5 chapters.
Excellent. Very nice.
I don't know.
Very nice.
I thought how
So-
many chapters?
Yeah, no, I asked both questions. So 18 and 4, that's both are correct. Thank you so much. So 18 chapters. So how many? So Mataji, you said you read 4 to 5 chapters, right? How many of you read at least 1 chapter? No,
I read long time back on school days.
school days. Because
I'm not
mom,
remembering now.
because mommy tell you to read, then we read
No,
it.
no,
Right?
I went for the Bhagavad Gita
Oh.
competition. For that competition, I recited
Exactly,
one
we were
chapter.
competition. Exactly, very nice. So you remember some shloka?
The first one is like Udva Moolam Adashagam Ashvatam Praguravyayam. That was the one.
Which
But I
chapter
don't
was that
remember.
one?
No, I don't remember. that
Okay.
one.
I don't remember that one. I don't remember in that one, but it says, no, use some shloka. Anybody remember any one shloka from Bhagavad Gita?
My daughter knows.
Tarunya
I mean, I can read with the book. She knows without the book.
That's fine. That's fine. So, yeah, there are 18 chapters. You said that's right. What we will do is, I don't want to go much because I don't have much time. I just selected one shloka today to discuss. Right? What Krishna says. If you take Bhagavad Gita, you take any chapter, any shloka, Krishna gives the same message all over. That's the beauty of Bhagavad Gita. You read one shloka, one chapter, 5 chapters, 18 chapters, you get the same meaning. Okay? If you follow one shloka perfectly and apply in our day-to-day activities, our life is successful. So that's how beautiful Bhagavad Gita is. Okay?
She was asking
So,
whether you know Bhagavad Gita.
yes, you know Bhagavad Gita? How many shlokas you know?
She knows like third shatka, for
Third.
like 6 chapters,
chapters.
and like.
Whatever shloka you know, can you recite one shloka for me, please?
You say the first chapter.
Anything you know shloka.
13 chapter? Okay, say 15 chapter. First 5
You can say like 1 or 2 verses. 1 or 2 verses you can say.
Anything you know, just.
Whatever you know, you can.
Yes, exactly.
ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम् अथ पञ्चदशोऽध्यायः पुरुषोत्तमयोगः श्रीभगवानुवाच ऊर्ध्वमूलमदशाकम् अश्वत्थं प्राहुरव्ययं छन्दांसि यस्य पर्णानि यस्तं वेद स वेदवित् अधश्चोर्ध्वं प्रसृतास्तस्य शाखगुणप्रवृद्धा विषयप्रवाला अधश्चमूलान्यनुसन्ततानि कर्मानुबन्धीनि मनुष्यलोके.
Thank you so much. That's great enough. Actually, excellent. Give a big hand to her. See how beautiful children are, right? If you ask them certain things, they will, without questioning, they do it. But when we ask elders, we question so many things. Why I have to do this one? What benefit I am to get out of this one? If I go to start a program here, what I am going to get out of it? We always try to do business with God, right? That's the nature of the elders. When you grow up, we are so much contaminated with so many material activities, right? But as you treat the children, they're the best source. Give information, they accept as it is. That's why it's called Bhagavad Gita. As it is, we all have to become a children like her to take this message of God. Okay, so I selected chapter 8 called Attaining the Supreme. Chapter called Attaining the Supreme. You can come inside. Yeah. So there's one shloka is there, very important shloka. I just want to reciting. They're connecting to Damodar Lila, how this is important in this month of Kartik. Okay. Any questions here in between? Please stop me. Okay. I may not be perfect. I may be speaking something which you know correct. So please correct me. Okay.
Now you want to see everyone.
So yeah, if I see then I feel. Like,
Lakshman sir, please come
Come
here.
here.
You go down here.
okay, and also capturing on camera. If somebody is sleeping, I know immediately I'll stop my class. Okay. Right. So this is proof of my class where I'm giving right class or not. I can see here. Okay, somebody is sleeping, I'm not doing my job. Okay. Right here. So please repeat after me. Abrahma bhuvana loka
Abrahma bhuvana loka
punaravartano arjuna
Punaravartano Arjuna
mamupechatu kaunteya
Mamupejatu Kaunteya
punarjanmana vidyate
Punarjanmana Vidyate
Abrahma bhuvana loka
Abrahma bhuvana loka
punaravartino arjuna
Punaravartino Arjuna
mamupechatu kaunteya
Mamupejatu Kaunteya
punarjanmana vidyate
Punarjanmana Vidyate
Abrahma bhuvana loka
Abrahma bhuvana loka
punaravartano arjuna
Punaravartano Arjuna
mamupechatu kaunteya
Mamupejatu Kaunteya
punarjanmana vidyate.
Punarjanmana Vidyate
So we are all fascinated by word called punarjanma navidyate. Can tell with just by looking, can you tell me any Mataji what the meaning of that?
There is no reincarnation of
Exactly.
rebirth.
There is no rebirth. Excellent. Very good. So he's telling something before. In the last he's telling you won't take birth again. Then people say, sad, why I'm not going to take birth again? It's a sad thing for the people, right? Oh my gosh, I'm going somewhere else without taking birth again, right? But we'll see what it means. Okay. So I'll just read the translation here. Okay. Repeat after me. From the highest planet
From the highest planet,
in the material world
the material world,
down to the lowest,
down to the lowest,
all are places of misery, wherein repeated birth and death takes place.
birth and death take place.
But one
But one
who attains my abode,
who attains my abode,
O son of Kunti,
O son of Kunti,
never takes birth again.
never take birth again.
See how beautiful that? He says Krishna. Who is telling this one? Lord Sri Krishna himself. You all believe Krishna is God, right? Who doesn't believe here? Okay. So we all believe. So when God says something, that is perfect. Right? So he says that from the highest planet, the material world, there is a material world, spiritual world. Okay? Down to the lowest. What is the lowest loka? Any of you? Not known people here in this audience. Pathala loka. Pathala. What highest loka? Vaikuntha. But that is a part of spiritual creation. We are talking the material creation. There is a material creation, spiritual creation. What is the difference? Material creation is going to destroy millennium after millennium. After Kali Yuga, Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, Kali Yuga, again Satya Yuga. This cycle goes on. This is part of material nature. And above material nature, even Brahma comes under material nature. And above that, so Vaikuntha planets, they are not going to be destroyed. They are there forever. And if you take the only 1/4 is a material creation, 3/4 is spiritual creation, which we have no clue about it. We have no clue about it. Okay, that's why Krishna says that from the highest planet in the material world down to the lowest, all are places of misery. Okay, this comes question of misery. What is the meaning of misery? How do you define misery? Sorrow. Do we think, can somebody raise hands who doesn't have sorrows here? I really want to hear from them. I want to follow what they are doing. Sorrow. We are all living sorrow, right? Either rich or poor doesn't matter. Right? In this country we feel more sorrow. For example, take kids. If you buy one toy today, next morning they say, "Mommy, I'm getting bored. I'm getting bored." Again you have to go weekend, buy one more toy. Again getting bored. Bakugans, all those things, right? You have to buy so many toys, but they get bored. And that's with the kids. But even elders, the moment comes in the dark, winter, 4 o'clock it gets dark. Lot of people get depressions in this weather. Yes or no? The dark comes, you get starting scaring. Oh my God, it's getting dark. I'm so scared. right? These all things happens because we are in the material nature. But Krishna has given very clear solution in this Bhagavad Gita. How many of you Bhagavad Gita is at home? Please raise the hand honestly. This one, Bhagavad Gita as it is written by Srila Prabhupada. Okay. If you don't have, please take one. I'll tell the importance. It is only $10. We are not costing $100. $10 printing cost. Krishna Karna can supply books for you. And every day before going to bed, read one shloka translation. Go to bed. See how much difference it makes in your lives. Because if you look at Christians and Muslims, see how serious they are. Because Jesus says that I am the Son of God. My Father is in the heaven. So Son of the God, they take Bible so seriously. Is that right? And every Sunday they hold Bible and they go to church proudly. Right? We respect that one. And if you take Muslims, they take Quran so seriously. Written by who? Muhammad. Muhammad claimed that he is the he says my friend is in the heaven. Jesus says my Father is in the heaven. Muhammad says my friend is in the heaven. So means who is that third person who is in the heaven?
God.
He is God. He is Sri Krishna. Because if you take Bhagavad Gita, read, he says Bhagavan Uvacha. Krishna declares under I am a Bhagavan. Krishna tells I am the God. No one declared in this world, either Jesus or Muhammad, they never declared themselves to be gods. And Krishna declares, I am the God. He says, serve me and come to me. And what is he telling in this place? All the planets are lowest to the highest are material world, but one who attains my abode, means who comes to me, he says that, O son of Kunti, never takes birth again. He says never takes birth again. It's Krishna is saying. It means this is true. So, but in that case, to attain that never takes birth again status, what are we supposed to do? What are the activities? See, because there is no difference between animals and human beings. If you are doing eating, sleeping, mating, defending. Eating food. Animals eat, we eat. Sleeping, they sleep, we sleep. Mating, they produce children, we produce children. Defending, they defend, we defend. If you are doing same four activities like animals, there is no difference between us and animals. Do you accept this fact or no? Eating, sleeping, mating, defending. We all doing, animals are doing, we are doing. We are doing in buildings, they are doing on the roads. Activity is same. But as a human being, what is our responsibility? Atato? Who said that? Atato? Brahma? Somebody said Brahma Jignasa. Who is that? I want to see that. Oh. Atato Brahma Jignasa. Means, what is that? What are Atato? See, there are 1400 Brahma Sutras are there. Out of 14 Brahma Sutras, first one is Atato Brahma Jignasa. Atato. This is Atatha. Two words are there. Ataha, thereafter. Atha, therefore. Brahma, supreme. Jignasa, to know about. Why therefore, thereafter? Because we have taken so many lifetimes before. Right? There are 8.4 million species on the earth. 8.84 lakhs living entities are on the earth. So we have taken all those living entities form. Finally we got a chance as a human being. As a human being. Now, the only human form is meant for self-realization. What is that? Who I am? What is the responsibility? Why I have taken birth again? And what was I before there? Where am I going to go after my death? We are all middle-aged. All we are 30s, 35s. Maybe at the most we are going to live 60 years more if we are healthy, no sugar, no diabetes, no cholesterol, all these things. Right? So 90, 100 years eventually has to go die. That's what it is. Abrahma bhavana loka punaravartano arjuna mamupecha tu kaunteya punarjanma na vidyate. Starting from ant to Brahma, everybody has to die one day. Even Brahma also dies. You know that, right? For different Brahmas. Brahma also dies. So Patala loka to Brahma loka, everything is going to be destroyed and all living entities have to be subjected to Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadi. Janma, we take birth. Birth, old age, disease, death. Can you escape these four? Maybe you can put colors and you young a little bit, that's all. I can put lipstick and you can put manicure, pedicure and just young. But age is going to be natural, dating is going to be natural, we are going to die. But in that case, Hatata Brahmana, what is my responsibility in this lifetime? That is the basic understanding, right? So, I want to connect this one, especially in this month of Kartik. Why we are celebrating today? Because Kartik month has a very, very prominent in Krishna's Bhagavad Gita, he says that. Okay, this month is called month of Radharani, his eternal consort. Okay, and in this month, whatever activities you perform, devotional service, that has many folds increases. Yeah, as Prabhu said, if you buy one, get one free. But here, buy one, get 1,000 free in this month of Kartik, devotional practice. Okay, so we all know, how many of you know Mother Yashoda? Not your next door Mother Yashoda, I'm talking about Krishna. Right? Mother Yashoda, right? And Lord Krishna. So Mother Yashoda is Lord Krishna's mother. So we all know the pastime, right? Butter stealing and all these things. One day what happens was, Krishna goes to the neighboring doors and he steals butter from all the doors. He's stealing and he's eating. Okay? Then what happens is, Mother Yashoda, all the gopis from Vrindavan, they come and complain, Mother Yashoda, you are not feeding your son properly. What's happening with him? Why is stealing our butter? Okay. Then Yashoda gets bewildered. Why my Kanna is doing this way? Right? What's the problem? She says, maybe I'm not giving enough butter to him. Let me start making again fresh butter for him. So she starts. Mother Yashoda's husband is Nanda Maharaj, not you. Sorry. Nanda Maharaj. Nanda Maharaj. You know how many cows they have? They had, or they have in the spiritual world? Number of count. Guess, wild guess. Maybe 10
million.
Yeah, you are close. Did you hear somewhere else or are you just guessing?
Guessing.
Excellent. A good guess. So we had 900,000 cows they had. So this complex is not enough to graze them, right? They had 900,000 cows. So every morning Krishna, Balaram, Sudama, everybody they used to take cows, graze them and bring back. So then Mother Yashoda thought, I have to give enough butter to my son who is stealing butter from other houses. So she selects 1,000 best cows out of it. Okay, and she feeds kusa grass to them, very special grown grass. They eat that one. And out of those 1,000 cows, they take the milk, and the 1,000 cows milk will be fed to 100 cows. 100 cows, they take that milk and they enrich the milk. Okay, then 10 cows, 1 cow. Finally, 1 cow gives the very good milk which is used for Krishna's service. So they take that milk, and what happens? We all know that how to make butter, right? At home, if you have seen when you're a child, how they make butter in India. They put they make it yogurt first, then they make the buttermilk, then start churning. We all know that, right? You have seen churning. Anybody seen churning? How they churn? Yeah. They do one. And while churning in the villages, they sing songs also. Right? Because they get bored churning this one. So, say Mother Yashoda did the same thing. She took all the milk, everything, and she started churning the milk to make better butter for the Lord Sri Krishna. Okay. So, in this case, Acharyas explain that Mother Yashoda churning the butter with love for Krishna. That's why she is a supreme gopi of Lord. So she is trying to serve Krishna, even though he is a son, but her love is so much she wants to serve Krishna better. That's the mode of the devotees. When you become devotees, right, the same we want to serve Krishna. It's serve Krishna. Then you may ask question, because I told you 4 problems: birth, old age, disease, death. Nobody can escape. Everyone has to eventually have to go through. How best your disease is going to come? How young you are going to get old day by day. Every day passes, we are closing near to the death. But if I say, people get scared. Why he talks about all the time death, he has nothing else to do. But it's a fact. Right? Some people get scary dreams also in the night. He spoke about it yesterday, whole night. Next day, I'm getting this day. My grandmother died this way. My grandmother, I'm getting all those dreams. But those are the facts, because nobody can escape death. So, if you have mood of Mother Yashoda churning, thinking about Krishna, you become immortal. How you can become immortal? Because you are I want a basic question. Who are you? First of all, you are Mr. John or Mr. Smith. But that is the body. The name is given to body, right? I'll give a small example. I think I usually give introduction classes this example. Assume that you buy a ticket to London from here. You're all with me? You're buying a ticket from here to London. You pay how many dollars on the discount? $450, $500. You get the best discounts you want, right? You see all these newspapers, you call this person. So you got $699, $99, whatever, right? $699, $700. You got a ticket. You pay for the ticket, and or assume I pay for the ticket. I go to London. Go to London. In London, something happens to me. I die there. It happens, right? It's a sad situation, but that's okay. It happens. I die there. And can I come on the same ticket back? Yes?
Body can come.
Body can come, right? On the same ticket?
No, very expensive.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So I cannot come on the same ticket. So they have to tighten me the pack. They put the cargo, because my family wants to see my body in the last rites, right? They come up to that place. They want to see his face in the light, right? They come. But if you paid $700 for your body, why body is not coming in the same seat?
No life.
Hmm?
No life.
Right, exactly. So that $700 you paid for body or soul?
Soul.
So who are you?
Soul.
You are not the
Body.
right. You are not the body. You are the soul. If you are a soul, what are the characteristics of the soul? Na jayate, in second chapter, all things. So soul never dies. It doesn't have age. It is there since time immemorial. It's going to be there forever. All these things. In that case, if you are not this body, you are the soul. Are you acting on the soul platform? What are the characteristics of the soul? To serve the super soul, which is Paramatma, God. Are we doing that one? That is the main characteristic of the soul, is to serve the super soul. We are not doing that. That is Mother Yashoda, when she is churning, she is serving the super soul. She is thinking, Jaya Radhe Jaya Krishna Jaya Vrindavan Sri Govinda Gopinath Madana Mohan. She is just churning the butter like this with devotion to Lord Sri Krishna. Always devotees try to please Krishna. Why you have to please Krishna? If you please your husband, your wife, your kids, everything else will be temporary on this platform. But when you serve Lord Sri Krishna, the Supreme God, that relation is permanent. Because you are the soul, Krishna is the super soul, that connection is there. It's not connection this lifetime, it is lifetime after lifetime. We have taken so many births before and after that, right? But we don't know, we forgot who we are, who Krishna is. The relationship is forgotten. But this is how you awaken, by listening Krishna stories, pastimes of Krishna. So Yashoda Maya is doing same thing. She is churning the butter to feed Krishna, not to satisfy Krishna. That is the purpose of the devotees, to satisfy Krishna, right? So when you satisfy Krishna, everybody else is satisfied. You take a water, pour on the root of a tree, all the twigs, branches, leaves, everything is nourished. Same way, when you will pray to Lord Sri Krishna, who spoke Bhagavad Gita 5000 years back, every other demigods will be satisfied. You know, you may be praying to Sai Baba. I was a Sai Baba devotee before. Okay, that's fine. If you really pray to Sri Sai Baba 100% effectively, he will send you to Krishna, because he is a devotee of Krishna, Guru. Sai Baba is the highest Guru. Right. So Mother Yashoda is churning the butter. But after hearing these prayers, Mother Yashoda, Krishna was in ecstasy. He was sleeping on the bed, and my devotee, somebody is glorifying my names. I have to go. He comes out of bedroom. In the same way, when we chant, because we chant every morning Krishna's, there's a mood. When you chant, when you are purify your senses, and Krishna comes and dances on your tongue, because Krishna's names and form is absolute. Krishna is not different from Krishna. Krishna name and form are same. When you say Krishna, name is absolute. He is in the name. That's why actually Krishna's name is more merciful than Krishna himself. In Kali Yuga, he came Kalikala Nama Rupe Krishna avatar. In Kali Yuga, he came in the form of a name, Nama Sankirtan. That's why in Kali Yuga, Nama Sankirtan is very famous. Congregational chanting is very famous. When you call here Krishna, Krishna is here present. When you're talking about Krishna Katha, he is here. Because his pastimes and his paraphernalia, everything is absolute. So when that is happening, when Mother Yashoda he came, he said, Mother, I am hungry now. When Krishna comes, right? That's all that. So it's nice. So Krishna came, that's what Krishna comes. When you call, he comes. Right? So he comes and says, Mommy, I am hungry. When Mother Yashoda says, I am hungry. Because Yashoda is so tired, he says, I am hungry. Then at that point he says, no, you have to meet my demands first. Because when children are small, Mom is so lovable for them, whatever activity she is doing, she puts stop and she feeds them, right? That's what Mother Yashoda starts feeding Krishna. And when Mother Yashoda was feeding Krishna, she was in such a good mood that the milk from her breast is infinitely profusely coming because of love and affection for Krishna. Right? And at the same time, because Mother Yashoda wants to satisfy Krishna, they take all the milk from different cows and they're boiling on the pots. Huge pot, because 900,000 cows. What is the average cow gives? How much milk it gives? Approximately, close. How many gallons it gives? Maybe 4 to 5 gallons. So 900,000 cows times 5 gallons. How much milk is that one? Whole Edison can live on that one. Not whole Edison, whole New Jersey can live on that much milk. They are boiling for Krishna. And when the milk is boiling, see, in the spiritual world, everything has a consciousness. The spiritual world, stones can talk. Can you believe that? Stones can talk in the spiritual world. When you go to Golok or Vrindavan, above this material creation, everything has a consciousness. Rocks can talk. Okay? And trees can sing for Krishna. When Krishna is walking, they can bend like this and sing for Krishna. In the spiritual world, in Vaikuntha planets. And stones, when Krishna is walking, they become like a cushions because they don't want to hurt Krishna's feet. Because they have consciousness, they can do anything. And water, when the flowing water, Krishna is walking, it makes such wonderful breeze to Krishna. Was that everybody in the spiritual world wants to please Krishna. Because our whole life depends, if see, you may be a billionaire, millionaire, but if you don't satisfy Krishna in the life, our life is a waste. So this way, all the milk which is boiling, and the milk boiling, it's coming out of the and falling in the fire. And milk also has a consciousness. It is thinking, I want to serve Krishna, but Krishna is somewhere else, and milk is thinking, if I don't serve Krishna, my life is waste. That's why it's trying to fall in the fire, and I want to suicide myself. I don't want to live if I am not serving Krishna. So that is the mode of devotees, because all our life depends on Haritoshanam. How you are satisfying Lord Sri Krishna. If you are not satisfying, then our life is of no way. Because you remember 8.4 billion species. If you miss this chance, if you miss both here, you have to go back to at least assumably 1 year in one species. You have to take 8.4 million years to again come back to this human form of the life. Is it really worth it? You have to become a cat, dog, people hitting in. Of course, in America, dogs are better. They go in nice cars, Mercedes-Benz cars, right? But if you go to India, they hit on the streets with sticks. You have to bear all, you were all those species before. But this is a chance you got now to go back to God. How worth it is? Actually, we are not asking too much. Whatever you are performing, everyday activities, put Krishna in the center, that's it. The moment you take Krishna activity, Krishna, two things are guaranteed. As per Rupa Goswami, his Acharya, he says that one is Kleshagni, means all material distress will be diminished. Material distress. The moment you take chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, first one is Kleshagni. All the kleshas will be, that's immediate benefit. All kleshas are gone. Material distress is gone. Next one is Shubhada. Means all auspiciousness, because Krishna is auspicious. So These two things are guaranteed in the devotional life. That's what Mother Yashoda, after feeling all these ecstasies, now she wants to serve her Krishna 100%. Right? So milk was boiling. Then when milk was boiling, Mother Yashoda thinks, okay, now let me take care of milk. She goes there and puts down the Krishna down. Then when she does that, Krishna really gets mad. How dare you are putting me down? Is the milk is important or me important? He gets really mad. And he looks around. That's what you do, right? When mom gets mad, you want to somehow, okay, I want to do something mischief. Then she takes some stones and starts breaking the pots. Then he takes all the butter and he starts eating, and not that enough. He goes to next room and he eats the butter in that room, and he has a mortar, the grinding mortar. He puts the mortar upside down. You saw that one, right? How it looks?
It looks like a stone.
Yes, exactly. So you have a very good idea. It looks like a stone. You put around, and in next door there is a butter. He puts the holes and it butter, and monkeys will come. All that. See, I said spiritual world means monkeys also have a consciousness. They want to serve Krishna. Monkeys, everything comes, they all eat. And Mother Yashoda takes care of the milk, and she comes out of the door. See all this mess. Who made this mess? Krishna made this mess. Then she sees all the little steps even to the next room. Right? She goes there, and Krishna sees that one mother looking at her. He starts trembling. Oh, mother is going to hit me now. That has happened, right? When you do something mischief. America, of course, we don't hit, right? They call 911. Yeah. So they don't do that one. So Mother Yashoda takes a stick. She goes inside, starts. Yeah. Then after seeing Krishna, after seeing Yashoda, all the animals, monkeys, everything run away. But Krishna is trembling and is shivering. And he has this one, kajol, what do you call? The black one.
No.
Kajal is, water is coming, this kajal is coming here, it's dripping on his, and he's doing like this, mummy, don't hit me, please don't hit me. He's doing all this action. Then you look at that, whole body is becoming black. Then you look at the face of Krishna at that point. He looks so beautiful. He's a blue boy with all the this black kajal on his face. He looks so beautiful. Then Mother Yashoda sees, should I really hit him? It's such a wonderful. See, we all get mad at kids, right? But after that, come on, just leave him alone. He's a small boy. So Mother Yashoda same Vatshalya bhav. Okay. Then she thinks, okay, if that is the case, let me punish him. What punishment I want to give? Okay, I won't want to hit. I will tie him onto the grinding mortar so that he doesn't do further mischief, so that she can focus on the cooking. Right? So she starts cooking all these things. Then I'm just looking time. I have people waiting there. So she starts cooking. Then when she ties, before tying, she wants to get a rope to tie Krishna. And she gets first. She knows, because when I go to shop, I know my daughter needs this size of these things. My son needs this size of. So she brings the same rope to tie. She brings exactly same size. She's trying to tie him, but she could not able to do it. She bewildered. Why? What happened to Krishna? Did he grow? His belly become bigger or something? She brings little bigger rope. She tries. Again that becomes 2 inches less. She gets bewildered. Then she calls next door Gopi. Gopi, something happening to my son. Can you please come and see? I'm trying this one. It's not fitting. Okay, let me bring my one. She brings her one. She ties again. Again 2 inches less. Again she goes to all different gopis. Please come. Everybody comes. Again everybody brings their ropes. They're tying. Again 2 inches less. See, this is the Leela of Lord Sri Krishna, because he's a Bhagavan, but Mother Yashoda, she doesn't think his son is a Bhagavan. For example, your son comes and says tomorrow morning, say, I'm Krishna. Do you believe? No, he's my son. Because the love is so much, we don't act in that way, even if you know the fact, right? So she thinks something happened to, exactly, black magic we call, right? Something might have done to my son, it's not fitting, blah, blah, blah. She thinks so many things. She starts worrying. She starts praying to Durga Devi, please save my son. So she goes to such extent. Then she calls all the gopis in the village. Everybody brings all their ropes, and they're all trying, again 2 inches less. Then, after seeing the efforts from her mother, she's trying so hard. That's the effort is there, right? Love. Then Krishna thinks, I think I don't want to bewilder, so that I don't want to in the newspaper next morning, she puts, I'm not able to cut, these things. He says, okay, let them bound. At that point, the smallest rope can fit, and she ties it. So the Krishna's pastimes are so wonderful. Those 2 inches which were less before, Acharyas explained very clearly. One is effort. She is putting effort to tie him. And second one is defined as mercy of the Lord. So though we pray to Krishna with whatever mood, but mercy has to come from him. If Krishna doesn't give mercy, however efforts we put it, they are going to be vain. So these 2 inches of this one is mercy and effort has to be there. So that is one of the main pastimes of Damodar Leela. Right? And other one is when she ties finally, and she ties with such a great love and affection. That's called Vaschalya Bhav. We call Vaschalya Bhav means parental affection. So when she does that tight, the knots are so tight, nobody can able to remove them. But what Krishna does is, he calls all his friends. For example, when we when you punish kids, they call their siblings first. Oh, mommy is doing like this. Yeah, mommy is always like that. Don't worry. Kids, they become united. In India, what happens? We call our friends. Hey, my mom is doing, everybody against mommy. Right? So Krishna calls all his friends, Sudama, Subal, and Madhumangal. He calls everyone. Hey, come see what my mommy did. I have problem breathing. This one he explains also. All trying to remove the knots of the belly, and nobody could able to do that, because the amount of love Yashoda Maya put to tie, that love is involved there. It doesn't untie the other, because they are friends. The relation between friends is called Sakya Bhav. Sakya means friendship relation. So with Krishna we can have different relations. One is parental love, friendship, and Madhurya and Shantaras. There are different, you can have it. Okay, so the friends try to untie and they could not able to do it. Then Krishna gets really mad, I'm not able to play with my friends. She really do this one, so what can I do now? He thinks, okay, I want to really do mischief, one more mischief. What he does is, there are 2 trees, 2 long trees, backyard of Nanda Maharaj. Because in those days, if you go to villages, our houses are so big, right? At least 1 acre in the villages, right? We have enough place backyard. So they have 2 trees growing. Those trees are called Arjuna trees. What is that tree? Arjuna trees. So there is a story for the 2 Arjuna trees. What happened was, in the there are those 2 trees were cursed by Narada Muni. So those 2 trees were sons of Kubera. Manigriva and Nalakubera. Those 2 sons, what happens was, they are the Shiva Bhaktas in the previous life. Okay? They are near Kailash. Okay? What happened was, they have lot of, after praying to Lord Shiva, they got everything. The beauty is, Shiva lives in, where does he live, Shiva? Kailash. Right? And what is the main duty of Shiva? Destroy. That Shiva, they go and ask for money. He gives everything to. He is very. If you want immediate boons, Shiva is the best person. He immediately gives boons to you, but they're temporary. Okay, so they go and pray Shiva. They get everything, money and everything, and they are very beautiful persons. Manigriva and Nalakubera. They are very. So because what happens is, because of their beauty, their wealth, their education, and all these things, they are committed offences to Lord Narada Muni. Okay, and Acharyas explain. Actually, I don't want to go to that story long. Any person have these 4 qualities: Janma, Aishwarya, Shruta, Shri. Janma means high birth. People who born high birth, they have proud. Oh, I am a son of so I am son of Bill Gates.
Jayalalitha.
Yes, Jayalalitha in the jail finally, right? Jayalalitha jail. Okay, so right. So high parental, Janma, Aishwarya means wealth. People who are wealth, they are very proud usually. Very few people are charitable. But people who have money, they think they can control everything in this world. Right? Janma, Shruta. Shruta means education, higher education. People are educated, MIT graduate, they think proud of themselves. Right? Shri means beautiful. Beauty also sometimes cause, oh, I'm so beautiful, People think about that one. And anybody can so many activities. So these 4 activities are a negative impediments for the devotional practice. So same thing happens to Nalakuvera and Manigriva. They think they have all these qualities and they are taking shower in the Gangas. At that point, Narada Muni comes. When Narada Muni comes, they don't even respect him. They don't even respect. Narada Muni gets offended. Then he gives a curse to them because of your money, because of your beauty, because of your opulences. You did not respect to me, and also they were taking shower in the water without clothes, something naked. Okay, so then he says, since you have a desire to become like that, you are cursed to become a trees. Cursed to become a trees, because see what happens is, in how many of you know Durvasa Mahamuni, Durvasa Muni? Hello? Okay, so how many of you know Durvasa Muni? Never read about Durvasa Muni? He is a very, very angry man. Right? Narada Muni is opposite to him. Narada Muni is very friendly. But a person who offended Narada Muni, think how much offense he might have done to offend the Narada Muni. So he really becomes mad. Then he says, okay, I am going to curse you, both of you. You become trees. And after cursing, he also gives a benediction that you will be trees in the backyard of Krishna's parents, and Krishna will deliver you in the next lifetime. So they became trees. So Krishna, after binding to mortar, he goes there and he flips those 2 trees. The 2 trees fall. When the 2 trees fall down, these 2 Nalakuvera and Manigriva, they come out and they pray to Lord Krishna, saying that because of Narada Muni's curse, we are able to see you face to face. Even sometimes curse becomes a benediction, because Narada Muni, all great Mahajanas, when they curse, they also give. So all the great yogis, when they curse, right? When Durvasa Muni also curses, but immediately after cursing, they give benediction also. Oh, you want to remove this curse? I'll give some other benediction. The same way, Narada Muni, after cursing them, he said, okay, you're cursed, I cannot take curse back. You'll be grown as a trees in the Nanda Maharaj's backyard, and Krishna only will deliver you. At that point, Krishna comes with mortar, and those 2 trees fall down. They come out of the 2 trees, and they pray. Narada Muni's curse is so valuable, that's a worth taking, because even though we have trees in this many years, but finally we are able to see you Krishna face to face. So seeing Krishna face to face is very, very rare. Very, very rare. Only if you have done pious activities, that would be possible. See, in this month of then those Nalakuvera Manigriva, they pray to them. From now onwards, we are not going to be puffed up by our wealth. We always chant them Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. We'll chant this mantra from now onwards non-stop. They make that promise. Okay, and after that, Krishna says that okay, you can go back to your Kailas and take care of your normal duties and start praying my prayers every morning. Okay, so again he says, chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, you will be delivered. So this is a whole story of Damodar Leela, right? But in this month, and also Krishna gives benediction, in this month of Kartik, whoever hears this Damodar story of this pastimes of Krishna, also after hearing you tell some people about this story of Krishna, they get the benediction of whatever Nalakuvera and Manigriva got it. Okay, you're all very patiently waiting here and listening to this story. See, these stories looks like very mundane stories, but these are transcendental stories of Lord Sri Krishna. Talking to Krishna stories, talking about Krishna, telling other people about Krishna. Right? These are all very transcendental. Transcendental means they will be never erased from your bank account. If you have $1 million, you start paying mortgage, they get reduced. But when you talk about Krishna, you are putting your bank balance up and up. What happens when you put this bank balance up and about Krishna? Because we know all karmas, right? Karma. Now we have bad karma, good karma. People think, why bad things are happening to a good person? No, our neighbor person is a very, very good person. He did not commit any mistakes since childhood, but bad things are happening to him. Why those things happen? Because of his karma. We all believe there is something called karma. But what is that karma? How to reduce that karma? Only as per Rupa Goswami, what is that? Aprarabdam phalam papam bijam kotam phalonmakam karmane phalyate Vishnu bhakti pratatmakam means aprarabdam phalam papam bijam kotam phalonmakam means any karmas you have from previous lifetime, all things can be erased when you practice devotional service to Krishna. All your negative effects will be gone. You will be given a benediction like Nalakubera and Manikriva. That's the benefit of doing in this Kartik month. And you're all patient hearing this story. Tell people about Krishna's story. And also, we are going to do Damodarashtakam and take those papers, Damodarashtakam papers, Krishna Prabhu is going to share. Every morning, evening, whenever possible, offer ghee lamp to that Damodar. Don't think, I'm going to buy $15 ghee and it's going to be exhausted. $15 ghee you buy from shop and offer to Lord Damodar, you're going to give $15,000 soon. That is a material benefit of Lord giving to Lord Damodar. Other benefit is you do small devotional practice in this month that multiplied by 1 million times. This is a very auspicious month until November 6th. Okay, so I'll stop here.
Inviting people. Inviting people and everything.
Yes. Yeah, actually, if anybody wants to, actually this program, I have my home every Saturday. I conduct Bhakti classes, Bhagavad Gita classes. People are waiting for me. I have to go there. My home is just Sagambar Avenue, 2 minutes from here. If you are interested, you can come over there. And I know Balaji also. I know Verizon Wireless. So. Oh, really? Which team?
I'm in GNG.
Huh?
GNG, Gadgets and Games.
Oh, okay. So, I work for Verizon last almost 10 years now. So, please come to my home. We have classes. I just, I didn't prepare very well to deliver the message because I had so many other activities. But please, if you have any questions, I'm ready to answer.
One question,
here.
anybody?
Any question? Anything.
One thought came to my mind.
Okay.
You said you can have friendly relation or a parental relation.
Fine.
If you take Jesus, he had parental
Yes,
relation.
exactly.
Or Muhammad had a friendly relation.
Yes, you are right. Exactly.
That's
Yes,
right.
definitely. Absolutely correct. We can have that relationships also.
She got some question.
Yeah, and you said like 8
Million.
8.4 million, right.
Yeah, but like normally we said 7, right? The 7 incarnation of human. Not incarnation, 7 7 births.
7 birthdays, you
Yeah.
say.
It's not like 7 janmas, only 7 janmas, right? For human or like anybody.
Oh, when the marriage, they say 7
No,
steps.
not marriage. Like normally, like only 7 janmas. But you said like
Actually, Shastra clearly given 84 lakh species. It also mentioned like so many thousands of birds, so many thousands of reptiles, so many even
Actually-
400,000 human birth. It's completely given the classifications actually.
Maybe we are not talking the same topic. Maybe what you're talking, I don't know, but that I don't know.
But
Maybe
normally it's 7, right? Like
I heard somewhere, but
yeah.
Okay, if you say 7, right? For example, if you count in front of your eyes how many insects are there, the more than 7, right?
Yeah.
So that it negates what you say. So there are 8.4 million species of lives are there, and if we miss this chance, that's why I call Manava Janma Durlabha Manava Janma. Very rare to get human form of the life. But once you get this lifetime, we are all IT smart geeks, we want to increase efficiency everywhere, right? If you increase your efficiency in your life, going back to Krishna, there's a maximum efficiency achieved. All this, the DB tuning, all this, forget about all tunings. We have to tune ourselves to Krishna to go back to God so that we can avoid this. What are the problems? Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadi. Do we have solutions for these 4? Tell me, we are scientifically, technologically, medically advanced so much. Can somebody take care of these 4 problems? Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadi. If you have solution, yes. Where is the solution? Solution only spiritual, not material. Only that's possible in Golaka Vrindavan. What is Golaka Vrindavan? Krishna is always Navayavanancha. What is that? Chintamani Prakara Sadmashu Kalpa Vriksha Lakshavatir Surabhir Abhipalayantam Lakshmi Sahasrata Sambrama Sevyamanam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Govinda in Vaikunta is always served by millions of Lakshmis. He is always Navayavanancha. What is that? Advaitam Achyutam Anadim Anantarupam Adyam Purana Purusham Navayavanancha Vedeshu Durlabham Adurlabham Atma Bhaktau Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Advaitam means Advaitam means no second to Krishna. Advaitam. Achyutam is a faultless. Anadim is there since time immemorial. Anantarupam is the infinite form. Adyam Purana Purusham is the oldest and is the youngest. How is that is possible? Because he is Krishna, it's possible. He is the oldest and Navayavanancha. He is always 16 years old sweet boy in the Goloka Vrindavan. You can attain those characteristics when you go to Goloka Vrindavan. We all want that. We don't want to get old. We don't want to get deceased. We don't want to die. Why you have those inclinations? Those inclinations of the soul, not the body. Body is going to die. Why soul has those inclinations? Because soul is part and parcel of Krishna. Because Krishna has their characteristics, soul is also feeling same experiences. But we are not going to achieve those in this material world. This, as he said, Abharvamma Bhavana Loka Punaravartano Arjuna Mamu Pechadu Kauntaya Punarjanma na Vidyate. If you go there, no Punarjanma. But if you are here, Punarapi Jananam, Punarapi Mananam. Shankaracharya, right? Sampraptya Sanniti. It's going to happen. But how to go to Krishna? That is the trick. That is the smartest solution we find out. Not increasing database tuning from 90% to 99% all the time should be available. All those things are going to happen. But make this to tune yourself to reach out to Krishna. This is the most auspicious month. Invite people, pray Krishna, and if you want more information, we all are here to give information. We have been practicing. We are not on the, we are not in the meditating in the forest, living wife and husband. We have, my daughter is in college now. My son is 10th grade. My wife works. I work. We are all happy. But put Krishna in the center of the family. He is the one center. Take care of him. When you take care of Krishna, he takes care of you perfectly. That's what we have to
something simple in the morning.
Yeah, just every morning until 6th. Take, buy one ghee, this one, offer ghee lamp to Govinda. That gives millions of lifetime. Your karmas will be reduced like ashes. It's the benefit of devotional service. Devotional service to Krishna never goes waste. You're hearing about Krishna today evening, it's not a waste of time. You're investing for future. You buy a Nike stock, last week market crashed, you lost 50%. But invest for Krishna, one time you say Krishna, you are making your bank balance so much. Your stock value increases so much. That's the power of bhakti, power of devotion. It's infinite. Look at so many stories we have. Saudama Vipra Brahman, Narada Muni, Prahlad Maharaj. So much stories we have who surrendered to Lord Vishnu benefited so easily. Without doubt. So please don't waste a minute of time. It's not worth it. It's not worth it again going to 8.4 million, becoming a dog in somebody's house, eating whatever they give. Is really worth it? It's such in America, such an apartment, everything is given to us. Just pray to Krishna and he will take you back. From here to directly, you get a launching pad. Go to Goloka Vrindavan. Now a nice spaceship comes at the time of death. Very easy. We're not asking you to do anything. Just pray. Every day take one round of chanting Hare Krishna Muhammad. It takes 7-8 minutes. Chant and start and see how you feel it. And especially this month of Kartik, very, very powerful. Very powerful. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, I will leave now. I had to go, people waiting. Then, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much.
Anybody information is interested, you can talk to Krishna, he can give you.
Okay, actually, thank you.